Ania Imani and welcome to my channel. This is my first video. Obviously from the title, this is my bootcamp experience video. I'm an E3 Airman, ABHAN in the Navy, and my bootcamp experience was in 2020 during COVID-19, the global pandemic, and a lot was different than what most people are used to. So if you're looking at old YouTube videos, they might be out of date because a lot has changed from what the bootcamp experience videos I watched and what I actually experienced. So I'm gonna make an updated one of what actually happened in 2020 bootcamp. So just a disclaimer, this is what happened to me, so don't go to bootcamp and say I lied, because this is what happened. So the first topic I'm gonna talk about is the night of arrival when you first get there. So the night of arrival is the first day you arrive at Great Lakes, and it's the most anticipated because everybody's like all nervous, got all the anxiety built up. So the first thing I want to tell you is calm down. It's literally everybody is getting paid to yell at you, so just keep that in mind, and it's only temporary. It won't last. So the night of arrival, make sure you get a bottle of water in the airport to drink on the bus, because if you don't, when you first get there, can't use the bathroom, everybody's gonna be yelling at you. You're gonna have to walk around and drink from the water fountain. So just drink a bottle of water and keep calm. You're gonna be on your feet for 24 hours, so wear some comfortable shoes. The second topic I have is P days. So P days are the most drawn out days in boot camp, so literally the most dreaded. And I did P days 3 times because I got asthma. Asthma is a setback in training, and I'll talk about that on the next topic. But P days is basically you're literally sitting down all day because you waiting on your whole division to get all their medical and stuff done. P days is nothing but making sure that you're medically, dental, and physically fit to join the military. That is also where you do your first run and the swim test. It's really not much to it really with the run. Make sure you do practice jogging before you get to boot camp. In the swim, I recommend backstroke. The third topic I have is getting asthma. So getting asthma was a big part of boot camp for me because I got asthma. First is a setback in training, like you can get for discipline or failing a event. So say you're 6 weeks into training, if you get asthma, you can go back to 4 weeks, and now you have 4 weeks left of training. So being asthma was really hard for me because I connect with people. So my first division, like that was family. And then it's literally like the foster system, because you get, like, if this family does not like you, the parents of this family does not like you, you get sent to another family and you have to start over. It was really hard. That part was like really hard for me because I'm not a people person, and for me to have to constantly keep going back and making new friends, making new connections, meeting new people was hard, because it just makes it a little bit easier when you're going through all this bullshit, like with fucking strangers. So like, be mindful of that in your division. Don't be that person that everybody hates, because I promise you that 8 weeks is going to be long for you because nobody will like you. You will have no one. And boot camp is like the best place, I think, to build relationships, because y'all is going through, some people, the hardest time in your life, the hardest emotional time in your life with these people. Another tip I have in mind is remember that everybody in boot camp is not where you are from. Like, some things you can say to some people that you cannot say to some people, because people will real life forget where they at and put their hands on you, because there have been fights in boot camp. Like, there really have, because people forget that everybody wasn't raised how you was raised. Everybody is from all different parts of the world all different countries, different environments, so you can't just go in there and talk to everybody the same. You have to learn people to see how that goes, because I'm guarantee if the people in your division hate you, that will be a long boot camp for you, a long boot camp, because the whole boot camp they're going to be pushing teamwork. Another tip I have is do not be that person that always tries to challenge the RDCs and the authority, because you're not gonna win. You're never going to win. Please don't be that person that be like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, because yes, they can. Their job is to break you down and build you back up as a Navy sailor. They can do. Just don't be that person that tries to challenge them constantly, because that will be another thing that will make your boot camp very long, way harder than it has to be. Because if that's another thing, if the recruits hate you, but if the RDCs hate you, good fucking luck. Good luck, because the RDCs talk. One RDC does not like you, you're gonna get yelled at a lot, and you're gonna get beat a lot, like a lot. Now, when I say my next topic is when I say beat, nobody's putting their hands on you. Getting beat is like drop and give me 20, like exercise. You're gonna be. I don't know if I can say the exercise, so I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna let you figure that out for yourself when you get there. But yeah, nobody's putting their hands on you. They're trying to change the thing now, the term now, to motivate you, so people can say, oh, when I was getting motivated, I know it is beat, so I'm gonna say beat. When I got beat a lot, because I had a very smart mouth. Like, you could not talk to me any kind of way, because I'm gonna fire back off. Like that, I was just not the one. So I got beat like a whole lot. So my tip to you is don't be me. Do not be me, the person that try to challenge the authority. My next topic of advice is, okay, so during the months that you're in boot camp, you're gonna see the same guys every day. Like, people that you would normally think is ugly gonna be kind of attractive. Don't do it. First of all, you can get asthma setback in training for that. That is recruit to recruit contact. You're gonna learn in CO's top 6. That's the whole thing. I'll talk about that next, but believe me, those relationships are not going anywhere, because what you got to keep in mind is when y'all leave boot camp, y'all might be going to 2 opposite sides of the country, if not 2 different countries. So it's not even worth it. Like, they will try, because this is just like high school. Like, after the day is over, those guys go back to their compartment and they talk about you. They talk about the females. They try to make games, make jokes, make bets. Just don't be stupid. The next tip I have is with your shoes and your boots, do not let them ladies tell you what you wear. Like, tell them if it's comfortable or uncomfortable. Try walking around in them a little bit if you're not sure, but do not leave. Like, the pain was crazy just because I was too shy to speak up and tell the lady, like, this size is not right. So do not be afraid to tell them women that this ain't there with some uncomfortable shoes because you were afraid to speak up, because I promise you will pay for it later. I was literally walking back to the ship during close to graduation, and I was freaking crying. Quick note for the females, I just want to let you know that you're well taken care of as far as your cycle wise. Birth control is offered, all types, from the pill, Nexplanon, shot, the implant. The Nexplanon is the implant. The IUD, they offer all of that, so don't even worry about it. All feminine products, shampoo, hair gel, brushes, all that is provided at the next. Well, you will be getting they will give you a card for you to buy all that stuff, so don't even worry about that. I just wanted to let the females know that they were taken care of, because that was a big thing for me, was female wellness. And never be afraid to tell them during an event that, like, you're having lady problems. Like, if you can't, all of them, they have wives, daughters, some of them are females. My next tip is, later on in boot camp, they will let you go off alone. Like, they will let you go to your doctor's appointments. They will start giving you a little bit more freedom. Please do not slack off and do stuff that you would not do in front of your RDC, because you will get caught and you will get in trouble and you will possibly get asthma for that. Like, just don't do it, because at the very least you will get beat or motivated or whatever they saying now. So yeah, just don't do that. That's a big thing. My overall advice, just a review for boot camp for your mentals, because boot camp is very mental, is just try to find a buddy. Try to find a buddy to make it through with. Don't just remember that it's temporary. It's not going to last forever. Remember why you came. Never forget why you wanted to join the Navy, why you're going through boot camp, because I promise you am I here? Like, why did I do this? What did I get myself into? So just remember that. Make the best out of it. Just make the best out of it.
Yeah. Bad little boy, bad little boy. I've been warned about